first graders. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And I'm back reading our Junie B book. I know you're excited for chapter 3. I am too. So we're going to start that today. And chapter 3 is called Waiting and Waiting. On Saturday morning, I jumped out of bed, very excited, because today was the day of the party, of course. The Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt. Today's the Easter egg hunt, I sang real loud. I ran into Mother and Daddy's room, and I turned on their light. The Easter egg hunt. The Easter egg hunt. Today's the day of the Easter egg hunt, I sang. Mother opened up one eyeball. It's not time to get up yet, Junie B, she said. It's still dark outside. Please go back to bed. Do you ever do that with your parents? I put my head next to her face. Yeah, only I don't think that's actually possible, I said, on account of my brain is already activated. Mother put her pillow over her head. I lifted it up. I'm going to find the golden egg today, I said. I told you about that, right, Mother? Whoever finds the golden egg gets to swim in Lucille's hot water. Do you remember about Lucille's party? In the last chapter we read, Lucille's having a party, and she's going to have an Easter egg hunt. Whoever wins and finds the big golden egg gets to have a hangout with Lucille. And, of course, Junie B wants to be that person to win. I would love to swim in hot water, I said, except for Sheldon. And May want that prize, too. Plus, Lucille loves Sheldon. And so maybe she just might give him a hint or something. And a hint would not be good. I did a little frown. Plus, here's another problem, I said. May has bird parts. All birds can see as good as a hawk. So that's because she said she can see as good as a hawk. That means hawks have really good eyeballs. But do you think that means that she actually has parts of a bird on her? Probably not, huh? Mother pretended to snore. I did a huffy breath at her. Sometimes mothers do that to act their old age. Finally, I put the pillow back on her head and I went back to my room. Then I picked up my stuffed elephant named Philip, Johnny, Bob, and we skipped to my closet to pick out our party clothes. We looked at all my hangers. I said. What kind of clothes are good egg hunting clothes, do you think, Phil? Phil tapped his trunk. Well, let's see. Good egg hunting clothes should be easy to run with, probably. 'Cause when you spot an egg, you will want to have to beat the people, right? He asked. Right, I said. Plus, good egg hunting clothes should not be a dress either. On account of sometimes when I am beating people to an egg, I have to tackle them and get in a scuffle. Correct, said Philip. Tackling and scuffling often happens in egg hunts. He thought some more. Also, good egg hunting clothes should have big pockets to carry all the eggs you're going to find, he said. I nodded. Yes, plus good egg clothes have to be pretty, right, Phil? I said, because this is a fancy party, you know. Now, do you think that her elephant, Philip, is actually talking? I think she's using her imagination to talk with her elephant, right? Let's see what else he says. I know, said Phil. Egg clothes should definitely be pretty. Like. We looked some more. Then, both of us spotted the pretty clothes at once. Like those brand new lavender overalls that Mother just bought. We shouted real joyful. Phil threw himself way in the air. Yes, the brand new lavender overalls will be perfect, Junie B. 'Cause lavender is exactly like purple almost, and purple is the color of your favorite glasses. And guess what? I love purple too. He flung himself in the air again. You are a genius at picking egg clothes. Yes, we are a genius, Philip, I said back. I cannot lose the egg hunt in this perfect outfit. After that, I quick put on my lavender overalls, and then me and Philip ran to the window. And we sat on the floor, and we waited and waited for daylight to come. The party was supposed to start at lunchtime. There was going to be a picnic before the egg hunt. That information was printed right on Lucille's fancy invitation. I read it to Mother and Daddy at breakfast. A picnic lunch will be served on the grounds before the event, I read. I smiled. I enjoy eating on the ground, I said. Mother laughed. Oh, I don't think you'll be eating on the ground, Junie B, she said. Grounds are what rich people call their lawns and gardens. I got down from the table and looked outside. Do we have grounds? I asked. Mother rolled her eyes and looked at Daddy. Heavens no, Junie B, she said. What we have are weeds and crabgrass. So weeds are like dandelions. Those are things that we normally don't want to have in our yard, right? I sometimes have weeds in my garden, but you can always pick them out, right? After breakfast, I waited for it to be time to leave. It was the longest morning I ever saw. Then finally, Daddy said it was time to go, and so I ran to the car. Lickety-split. Lickety-split is the grown-up word for speedy fast. Lickety-split. It took forever to get to Lucille's house. We drove and we drove. Then, whew, at last, we turned down Lucille's long driveway. Lucille's house, Lucille's house. We're finally at Lucille's house, I shouted out. I leaned my nose against the window. Remember when I came here last year, Daddy? I said, me and my friend Grace spent the night at this place, and I ate dinner and breakfast with her rich, expensive Nana. Then, oh my gosh, I saw her. I saw the rich, expensive Nana. She was standing there with Lucille's mother and daddy and brother. They were welcoming all the cars. I opened my door and I ran to her. Well, we meet again, Nana. I hollered real happy. Then I hugged my arms around her middle and I tried to lift her off the ground, only she didn't really budge. I stepped back and looked at her. The Nana had put on a few pounds, I believe. After that, I tried to lift her again, but this time she took my arms away. Oh dear, no, young lady, you mustn't try to pick me up, she said. You'll hurt yourself. I looked at her kind of puzzled. I'm not a young lady, Nana, I said. Look, see, it's me. It's Junie B. Jones. I pointed to my face. Don't you remember me? I spent the night here with Lucille and Grace. Remember that, Nana? It was the time of our life. I smiled. I looked. Then Nana looked closer at me. Then all of a sudden, drops of sweaty came on her head. She took out a tissue and dabbed herself. Oh my, yes, dear. I remember now, she said. She did a little shiver. Junie B. Jones, I remember you well. Do you think Nana is happy about remembering Junie B? I skipped around her in a circle. Today's going to be fun, right, Nana? Today, I'm going to find the golden egg. After I skipped, I held out my hand to do a high five, but the Nana didn't actually respond, and so I swatted at her leave, and that's all. Just then, another car drove up in the driveway. I turned around, and oh boy, it was my good friend named Shirley. Plus, after Shirley came Sheldon, and after Sheldon came Roger, and after Roger came Camille and Chanel, and Herbert, and Jose, and Lenny. And then all of the rest of the children in room 1 came too. Only wait till you hear this. I didn't see you-know-who. I looked all around to be sure. Then I crossed my fingers for luck. And I hoped that maybe May wouldn't show up at all, because maybe she would forget that the party was today, possibly. I thought for a moment. Or else her daddy's car would get 4 flat tires. Or maybe his battery would go dead. Or maybe his muffler would fall off in the middle of the street. I thought some more and did a grin. Or else maybe May was playing in the backyard this morning and she bent over to tie her shoe and floof, she got carried off by a North American barn eagle. I bent over and laughed out loud. Now that was a good one. So why do you think that Junie B didn't want May there? I want you to think about that. Now, she's the only one that's not here at the party yet. Our next chapter, we're going to find out what happens at Lucille's party. And that next chapter is going to be eggs and sweaty and other stuff. Make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen? I'll talk to you soon and we'll read more later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.